Ladies and gentlemen, Enrico Galliera, Senior Vice President, Commercial and Marketing.
Ladies and gentlemen, signore e signori, buongiorno e benvenuti alla press conference Ferrari. There has been always a strict correlation between Ferrari and the Frankfurt Motor Show that we always use to introduce for the first time in the market our new models. And the tradition is respected this year, where we come again with a new model lineup, the 488 Spider. We also recently introduced a new model in the market, which is the 488 GTB, which marked a breakthrough in the product innovation of the company. The 488 GTB is already a great success all over the world, and it's achieving a stunning appreciation by our clients, already beating in terms of performance of sales the record achieved by the 458 Coupe when it has been introduced 5 years ago. Among the other, this car is featuring a long list of technical innovation, out of which certainly the most important is the new Ferrari engine, which is not only marking the return of the company in the turbo technology, but we always like to repeat that this new turbo engine has been developed a la Ferrari way, which means that we were very, very carefully developing an engine that was able to deliver something completely new in the market, which can be summarized in two key elements. Number one, this is a turbo with virtually no turbo lag. So it means that whenever you push the throttle, there is an immediate response from the engine, which is something that this engine is able to deliver, and is the only one available in the market. The second key element is the sound part, and this is exactly in line with the Ferrari tradition of delivering emotion also through the sound of the engine, which has been deeply studied in order to deliver the best performance. Now, this engine is also part of the new 488 Spider, a car that has been developed having in mind a specific target, delivering an experience to some targeted clients that are looking for uncompromised performance, but also coupled with the pleasure of driving in open air. And this engine, coupled with a list of technology innovation, is now delivering an outstanding performance, which can be summarized with two key numbers. This car is able to accelerate from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds net, and from 0 to 200 in a stunning 8.7 seconds. Of course, when working to the development of this car, we have been also looking at developing some technological innovations specifically designed for the Spider, in order to further enhance the performances of this special car. And out of the list, I think it's worth mentioning, first of all, the new chassis. The new chassis has been developed working with our excellence center, the Scaglietti factory in Modena, that was able to develop a completely new chassis with a long list of new materials that are able to deliver something very special, which is basically delivering the same torsional rigidity of the Coupe chassis. Another important element that is worth mentioning is our retractable hardtop. First introduced in the 458 Italia, Spider, this element is something that is giving a specific performance to the car. In fact, you can open your car while driving in less than 14 seconds. But again, there are a couple of elements that I think is worth mentioning. First of all, this allows us to reduce by 25 kilos the weight of the standard soft top hardtop. And even more important, it's giving a fantastic comfort on board. When you drive the car closed, you have the same performance in terms of comfort of a standard coupe. Going on with something specific of the car, we come to something that is in the DNA of the company, which is the emotion to drive. Emotion to drive, which is delivered by the long list of technological features that, of course, are again put in this car. out of which I think it's worth mentioning the side slip angle control, the SSC system, that is now applied to this car on a developed system, which is again enhancing the performance and the pleasure and the emotion that this car is able to deliver. Last but not least, of course, the design. The design has been developed again with a specific objective to reduce the drag, increase the downforce, but, even more important, to deliver something very nice, special, nice looking, but with a sporty image. Then, when we talk about innovation, I think it's worth mentioning something else, which is not only the car, but something that Ferrari is happy to say we were the first in the world to develop in our car, which is the Apple CarPlay. That has been introduced for the first time on the FF, and then enlarged to the California team, and now is available on the full range of our product. Basically, it allowed to have a full integration between the iPhone and the car infotainment. And then again, talking about something important to mention, in this display, in the back of the show, there is another California team that is featuring our tailor-made product, where basically every single client that wants to have the pinnacle of the experience of the tailor of their car can find more than 450 materials never used on the car to be personalized and to deploy their own experience. And again, I think before to conclude and see the car, I think it's worth mentioning something else, which is the product lineup of the company. We never had such a strong product lineup as today. Starting from the F12 that you see at the extreme right, which is the most and high performance road-going Ferrari ever, with its 740 horsepower and the 12-cylinder engine. And then here, close to me, the FF, the first 4 seats and 4-wheel drive car, here displayed in a fantastic gray. And then moving, there's, together with the 488 coupe, in fantastic white, we have at the end of the show the California team, which again has been recently introduced and is already a big worldwide success. Having said that, let me thank you, all the partners that helped us in developing the new technologies and developing the new 488. And I think that now it's time to see the new 488 Spider in action. Thank you.